Virginia Music Adventures is a nonprofit organization that gives students who are musicians the opportunity to rehearse together, to perform together, and to experience kind of real-life performance opportunities on a variety of different settings and stages throughout the world. We have a traditional big band, so it's, reeds and brass and rhythm section and so forth, and that's one of the groups that does extensive travel. We have another group that we call the Chapel Square Combo. This is a smaller jazz group, combo jazz like what you might hear in a nightclub, but smaller groups where students can focus on improvisation techniques, arranging their own pieces. There's a lot of higher level theory that goes on there. So that group is for our most advanced students. These groups perform in front of audiences of all different sizes and shapes and so forth, but pretty much on a monthly basis. So they have to put together a large amount of repertoire. The various different playlists that they have are extremely varied, and then they have this opportunity to perform often, frequently. So it's really a more performance-based program.
Nothing rivals being handed a piece of music that you can't play at all, and 4 or 6 weeks later being able to perform it in front of people. That's a great accomplishment for a young person, and it's undeniable. They know that they've done that, and they get piece after piece after piece. They grow so much.
We really have to rehearse hard and rehearse thoroughly. We only see the students once a week during the school year, and yet we're performing on a monthly basis. The way we do that is through a large staff of very dedicated, excellent musicians.
Well, one of the things that I can bring to the table is my experience and some of the people I've been fortunate to perform with. Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, and Ray Charles. Have been on stage with all three, Kirk Whalum. That professional experience, I can certainly bring that into the rehearsal. But one of the things that I learned and that I can share with them is that my first time playing with the Temptations, we went to rehearsal, and after rehearsal I realized, wow, this is the same thing I've been doing the whole time. So this is the beginning of possibly something special if you want to continue with it. But this is what you have to do.
We bring in teams of visiting clinicians, usually from the local university's music programs. We've had several different opportunities to have clinics from the local universities, and it gives them a chance to kind of scout our musicians and see if there's some musicians in the ranks who they'd like to make offers to for scholarships and so forth.
Some of the clinicians that they bring in are really amazing guys from like the Army Blues, and they're just professionals in the metropolitan area that are really great. So it's a good opportunity for them.
We break into what we call sectional rehearsals every rehearsal, and so students who are playing like instruments split into a smaller group and are instructed for a period of the time by a clinician on that instrument. We work one-on-one with students when they need that outside of rehearsal, and students have access to the instructors to be able to get a little coaching in order to learn a particular part or get some help on something. And then again, we really encourage our older students who have more developed musical skills to work with some of the younger students and help them. So there's a lot of one-on-one coaching that goes on with our older kids as well. The after-school band started traveling internationally about 7 years ago. Our first international tour was Australia, so we took a big tour to get started. Early on, we were able to affiliate ourselves with people within the State Department who began to work with us to set up international concerts for us in the countries and the cities that we travel to.
These kids get to go overseas to some remote places. We went to Turkey a few years ago. That was a blast. The kids had an extraordinary time out there. But it gives them a chance to not only check out the sites, but they get to play in other countries.
We get excited about exposing our students to other cultures through music from the inside out, but we also get excited about being able to represent the best of what our country is about, which is certainly our youth and the wonderful creativity that we have with our artists. So it's a really very important part of the whole project that we do.
So for kids who want to have a music career after high school and into college and even after college, that's something that they can put on their resume.
So one of the experiences that the students have in the group is that they're completely self-produced from the perspective of all of the technicians are students, all of the equipment is maintained by students. We load in and load out for performances. They get to see the behind-the-scenes part of being a musician. You know, they're exposed to a lot of the glamour, I think, frequently in press and so forth. But being a musician is hard work. There's a lot of hard work involved in it.
They've got 8th graders setting up the PA, and he's delegating to all the other kids, hey, I need you to take this microphone cord and wrap it around here and make sure that these amps are hooked up and these monitors are hooked up, and let's check the levels now, and they do it all on their own. They learn the ins and outs of the sound board and the mic placements and the lighting and how everything is going to just be facilitated properly. They have to organize everything.
Just like students are involved in producing their musical performance on every level, whether it's technical, etc., during the course of the performance, the students also run the entire organization, sending out mailings, maintaining the database, working in the music library, cleaning and maintaining equipment. The documentation to travel internationally is pretty immense. And so all of that gets taken care of by student workers. They get to live a little bit, kind of the life of a professional musician at a young age, and get to experience some of the challenges that are inherent in live music performance in just very different settings.
We do a lot more than just music, though that's kind of that's our main thing, but we do a lot more than just music.